Hello you absolute legends, welcome back to the channel. John here at the British Motor Museum in Gaydon. We're here for the Rustival Fest 2024. It's my first time here. I've never been here before and absolutely I am overwhelmed already. I'm standing on the mezzanine. You can see behind me just some of the cars that are in the collection here at the British Motor Museum. In this video, Dad and I are going to have a wander around. It is literally going to be a sort of point of view video. We're going to have a chat with Dad. He's going to talk about some of the cars and just show you around some of the cars here at the British Motor Museum. Like I say, I've never been here before and I didn't know that half of these things existed. There's some really rare cars that you're going to see today. You're going to see the millionth Austin off the line. You're going to see the very first MGF. You're going to see the very first Mini and the last Mini as well, including some famous cars from that Only Fools and Horses show and Thunderbirds, the one for Mrs. John Coupland. Stay with it then. In this video, we'll have a wander around. We'll look around the British Motor Museum. So in this video then, we're going to have a wander around the British Motor Museum, take a look at some of the exhibits, have a look, see what we think. This is the sort of place that I genuinely think I could probably spend all day.
I bet you could. I bet you could, mate.
Wow, look at this. Big old wooden wheels. Look at that. That's the Daimler Grafton Phaeton, the oldest Coventry-built Daimler. There is so much to see here, I can tell already.
Can you imagine driving this?
What's that you found there? The MG Old Number 1 Kimber Special.
Can you imagine driving it?
That's brilliant, isn't it? What do you think?
I just like the thought of driving it.
There's not much room in there. We certainly wouldn't get both of us in. Do you know what? I don't think I'd get even me in there. It's very...
That's slightly staggered, look.
It is, but also you've got to be quite slender to get in there. This is probably a bit more
You've got to be a bit nimble to get in there,
exactly,
haven't you?
yeah. This is probably a bit more me in there. Oh, excellent. We've got to look at it, haven't we? We've got to look at this MGF.
No. This was on Bangers and Classics, wasn't it?
First off the line.
Yeah.
Amazing. VIN 2511.
This was on Bangers and Cash, this was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, hence the Bangers number plate.
Yeah. It's a nice car, isn't it?
What is it? A Hillman?
My Minx was that shape.
So this is the Hillman GT from the Bangers and Cash TV show. Was it restored then? Oh, no, it was bought by the TV show as a restoration project.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So they've restored it as part of the show.
I think the club repaired it, I think.
Okay.
I think they did.
Cool. You had a Hillman.
Yeah, mine was this shape Minx.
The first off the production line Morris Minor. Wow. Fantastic, look at that. VIN number 1.
I'm surprised. Sorry,
You're still enjoying that Hillman?
yeah, I am, because it reminds me of my first car. That's what I want to point out to you. Row-style wheels. That's what your 70s car should have on it.
It's lovely, isn't it? We're seeing a lot of firsts. The first Mini Minor off the production line.
Serious?
Yep. What are you going to show me?
In our workshop, there used to be a tool, which was like a chisel type tool. Because, can you see here?
Yeah.
Water sits there. So with this chisel type tool, they used to put it in and screw it down, and it made a slot in it.
Right.
So the water drained out of there, and that's not got one. You look at any Mini, that'll have a hole in them corners.
So that hasn't got
This one's had one drilled in, look.
So it's had one drilled in the channel there.
But there was a tool in our workshop for doing that as a retro repair.
That's very interesting. 1963 Jaguar E-Type, Series 1 Coupe. They're a beautiful thing, aren't they, the E-types?
Oh yeah, they're gorgeous, mate. Aren't
Not something I could actually get excited by. Would I have one? No, probably not. I would have one of these though. Look at that. Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow 1971. That's a good looking thing, isn't it? What do you reckon to the Silver Shadow?
I was just looking at the finish on the paint myself.
What can you...
I was thinking,
What was you... No. Candid, what were you thinking?
I wish I could get my paint work as good as that.
Was that actually what you were thinking?
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh. Look at this, look. The Motoring Cinema. Sit down and relax. I suppose if I sit down in there now, I will fall asleep. John, oh, look at this. This looks like your workshop. Yeah, I'm seeing all the things I'm seeing in your workshop right now.
I sold my old vice like that.
Trolley.
This is the old village garage, isn't it? With his stuff.
How cool is that?
Hello, John. How's business?
It's fine, thank you.
That's
excellent.
Saturday. We're driving ourselves this year. That's ancient Ford of yours.
How good is that?
Hello, John. There's your. Yeah.
Hello, John. How's your garage? That's fine. It's all good. Flipping heck, I've turned the corner and seen all this.
My word.
Amazing. There's so much to see here. Wow.
If you was to look in my toolbox, there'd be like a crowbar with a big duck-shaped end on it,
Yeah.
which we used to use for taking hubcaps off.
Off this?
No.
What's this? What are you going to show me?
It is for taking them off. These sort of, but it's made out of one of them.
It's made out of one of them drop
what a-
links,
Yeah. No, roll bar.
roll bar links,
And
for
what a-
taking off these hubcaps.
And the reason you used to get them was because people used to stick their axle stands under there
Yeah.
and bend them.
So what's this we're looking at?
It's a prototype.
Cool, there's some beautiful things here. That's nice, isn't it? It's a good looking thing. So it's a prototype for what? The MG Mini Ado 34?
Yeah.
Wow. It's an interesting thing.
See, people know, all the enthusiasts know what all these code numbers mean. don't
Yeah.
they? We never use them.
No. Cool, the 1970 Vauxhall SRV concept. That's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Right, so I've actually lost Dad. Ah, here he is. He's over here somewhere. I've got to find him because he's got a microphone attached to him. Ah, there he is. What have you found? I lost you for a moment there. What have you found? Oh,
Snail van.
nice. Look at this. Snail Van 2. Reliant Regal Supervan 3 in the Royal Mail livery. We could change it to the Snail 2, couldn't we? Last off the line and the
I
last
think Mrs.
Wolsey.
John Coupland would like one of those.
What, this? You think, would Mrs. John Coupland like me buying a Reliant Regal Supervan
For her to go to work in.
for her to go to work in? I don't think so, no.
Is that a maybe?
Lovely Scimitar GTE there. There's some lovely cars here, isn't there?
What's this?
Lovely cars. Amazing. Fantastic stuff. And everything is so shiny.
It's the lights. It's a trick of the
The
lights.
trick of the light. And can I just ask you to come and look at this MG EXE prototype?
Yes.
Because isn't it beautiful? What do you think to that? Just going to look at the back here. It's sort of, well, it's MGTF ish
Yeah.
at the back, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just a mock-up, isn't it? It's not a real car.
Isn't it stunning?
Yeah, it's made of plywood.
It's what?
It's plywood, isn't it? You see? It's not a real car.
Oh yeah.
It's just
So it is purely a mock-up prototype.
But it's a lot like an MGF on there.
No.
It's got a steering rack on it as such. But it's a mock-up. Yeah, so
But have you ever heard of it?
no.
Neither have I.
What do you think to the look of this?
Isn't it brilliant?
Have you seen the Fastback TR7?
Not yet. No, I haven't seen any of these. I've had a quick look at this Vauxhall, which I think is unbelievable. Could you imagine seeing that on the road? It's like a space car. And I love the bubble at the back of this one.
It's got the carbs stuck out.
Yeah. What am I looking at? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Fastback. TR7. Well, no, what it's actually called? It's the Triumph Lynx prototype. Cool. It's a lovely green as well. Fantastic green colour. Oh no, there's a TR6 here. Uh-oh. So what you've obviously said, hey, look at this TR7 prototype Fastback. What is the difference between an actual TR7
It has
and
a
this?
boot, doesn't it? A proper one has a boot, doesn't it? Yeah.
Right, they've added the sort of
It's got
boot.
seats in the back even. They made it longer, haven't they?
Oh, here's an MGB GT that's been cut in half. In fact, they've actually even cut the engine in half. How bonkers is that?
That's got a lot of work for your apprentices to do, isn't it?
Introduced in October 1965. MGB GT.
Nice for the motor show.
Sectioned into
1965.
two halves. It's good that they can still push it back together if they wanted.
Oh, they've cut the gearbox in half even. Haha! No, you say it.
Pistons! It's a fascinating museum. Absolutely fascinating. I don't think Mrs. John Coupland would like to come here.
No, but your mum wouldn't either, would she?
Maybe.
I bet your mum wouldn't like it.
What is this? A Lightning? What is it? Looks like a Nissan 350Z, but it's not.
It'll tell you on the side of the
It'll
front.
tell us. Let's have a look. Lightning Car Company is a British company focused on the development and production of high-performance electric sports cars.
It's very wide.
It is, isn't it?
Very, very wide.
It's exceptionally wide.
I think somebody made a mistake there, didn't realise how big British roads were.
Well, it's made it in Britain.
I know. Oh, nobody told me how narrow the roads was round here.
This Jensen's lovely, isn't it?
They don't do anything for me.
Aston Martin DB5. TR2 prototype. That's a beautiful little thing. I love the metallic tonneau as well. That's nice. So we're in the sports cars section at the moment. Lots of nice cars.
If I had something like that, I could be on Father Brown, couldn't I?
What, the TF Midget? Is this the one that they made like a replica of in the 80s?
I'm not sure, mate.
with K-Series running gear.
Probably, I've no idea, really.
So these are cars through the decades. 60s, 70s, 80s.
It looks weird now. Imagine what it looked like in 1958.
It would have looked space age. Now, here is an Armstrong Siddeley Sapphire 346. Lovely two-tone. Absolutely lovely in the 346. The Cyclops. It's great, isn't it?
I'm looking for the Austin Gypsy.
We've got a Lego Mini here.
Do you think about it? This is 10 years, 12 years previous to your Armstrong Siddeley.
Yes.
But look at the
it.
styling.
Yeah, look at the styling.
It's the same thing, isn't it? Almost. Just style-wise.
I love the running boards on this.
If you think about that, though, that's 37.
Yep.
But that Ford pop over there, it'll be 50s. Can you see?
Very similar.
It is, isn't it?
Very similar indeed.
You wouldn't have thought that that styling was the same age as this, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is...
A lot more... This Vauxhall is a lot more futuristic, isn't it?
It is.
You see, it's late
It's more
40s,
1950s.
50s. Yeah.
But it's 1937. I like that.
Look at the tracks on that.
I just like the thought. Wonder what it'd be like to drive something like this.
Well, you can ask
Do you
Simon.
feel like? Could I feel like I was the wing commander?
Yeah.
Would I be a group captain? Group captain home on leave?
I've seen something down here that looks very Armstrong Siddeley-ish.
Yeah.
From the back, it's a bit more primitive.
Yeah, it is, mate, isn't it?
Now I've come down here.
How about this? A Leyland Trojan. It looks like a Trojan. It looks. We've got straight bits of metal and we make a car. We need some bendy bits. Okay, just not too many bendy bits.
Looks good though, doesn't
it? Look at the wheels.
Yeah, are they metal wheels?
They're solid.
I'm guessing they were designed to run on...
1924.
I was going to say run on tracks, but no, can't be.
Cheap motoring. So unpopular that some garages put up a sign saying no Trojans.
Oh, really?
So,
Nobody wants a Trojan. Have you fallen in love with the Trojan? Are you wanting one
so
now?
it's a two-stroke engine with a chain drive.
Oh,
It's really, really primitive. No, I'm just intrigued by it. It's so primitive.
1907 Austin 30 horsepower Tourer, the oldest surviving Austin car.
Amazing.
There you are.
Oh, this is the really early Range Rover, look.
That is an early Range Rover,
Yeah,
isn't it?
two-door
H-Reg.
one. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. That is massive, isn't it? You think the Armstrong Siddeley's long? Look at this. Vanden Pla Princess 4-litre limousine. What do you reckon? 18 foot long?
I don't think I'll be able to shut the doors.
I'm absolutely blown away by the amount of stuff here in the Motor Museum. I'm blown away by the amount of exhibits. It's great, isn't it?
Still haven't seen the Austin Gypsy yet.
No, let's have a look at this bus. And the Land Rover City Cab from the, I think it's the Judge Dredd film.
That's off-road.
What are you thinking?
Oh, crikey. Just turn round.
Oh, wow. These are famous cars by the looks of things. I can see one that I know Mrs. John Coupland will like. Let's just carry on through the decades first.
I just want to wander around out. What's this?
Straight to the motorcycle.
Through the ages.
These are really primitive, look. 1890s and 1900s.
Hey, can you imagine them coming with one of these this morning?
Cool.
Down the M69.
That would... The oldest surviving Rover. The Rover 8 horsepower.
Tom's done a programme about Downton engineering.
Who's that, sorry?
Tom drives.
Oh, right, yeah. Ah, yes, this is Downton Austin 7. Oh, look what I've seen. Cool. Yeah, boy. What is it?
It's the ZTT speed record car.
Yeah, but look what's next to it.
800 horsepower. 6R4.
6R4.
Yeah. Told you before when I was at Cowley once, we found a full row of them in the car park in grey primer.
Tell me about this MG ZTT you've just looked at. What is it?
Speed record holder. Rebuilt the engine, it's a V8 one. That's a fast estate car.
That is a fast car. It's from Only Fools and Horses, this one. I love the
Seat covers.
I love the interior.
Yeah, I put fur on the roof lining of my Elm and Minx. Oh, he hadn't done his roof lining. I didn't put fur on the dashboard though.
These are interesting, aren't they? The Speedsters. X-Power Grey. What is it, 1988?
Yeah. Yeah.
MG EX255. Morris Mini Cooper S Monte Carlo Rally winner. The fastest estate in the world. We've got to look at it then, haven't we?
What's that?
We've got to go look at it. MG YB rally car. And then the TVR Tuscan T400R. This is the Le Mans racing car. Used to film Judge Dredd, it's a Land Rover underneath.
Oh, you could get the inspector in there.
I could get the inspector in there. I could get Mrs. John Coupland in there. Junior and senior, the inspector, me, you, and the mini inspectors all in there. Everyone could get in there. Possibly one of the most famous yellow vans in the world. A lot of people think it's a Robin Reliant van, don't they? But it's not, it's the Reliant Regal Supervan 3. And there it is. Fab 1. From the recent Thunderbirds film. Lady Penelope's car. What do you think of that, Parker?
Where to, my lady?
It's amazing, isn't it? Six-wheeled machine. 2004 from the movie. Now, I think I know someone that would like that. Is that something you could fabricate?
It's made out of wood, isn't it?
Where to? Where to now? Got some more through there.
Yeah.
More through there, more up there. This is Transitions, the Impact of Innovation. So starting here, and this is looking at hydrogen-fueled cars. 1912 Ford Model T. Possibly one of the most famous, iconic, easily recognisable cars of all time. Of course, it's a DeLorean from 1980s Back to the Future, this one. It's got the Mr. Fusion on the back. Does that mean it's from Back to the Future 2? Yes, it does. Back to the Future Part 2. Someone's chopped your Nissan Leaf in half.
I want to show you something in this
Show me.
exhibit.
What were you showing me? The last classic Mini Cooper. Amazing to think that in 2000, the year that my Rover 75 was released, this Mini was released as well. What have you found? What are you going to show me?
There's one of them in my shed.
What's that? Oh yeah, there is, isn't there? Colour tune.
A Trico wiper arm tester. Oh, I've never seen one of those
I
before.
was going to say, how does that work?
I don't know, but it's got angles and things on it.
Oh dear, this is the end of Rover. Keep Rover running. A full wooden
Yeah, it's what they shape the panels on.
body book, isn't it? Yeah. So how would they go about shaping the panels using this?
Well, they do them on a machine, but I think they fit them against this to make sure they're right, wouldn't they?
Right.
Clever, isn't it?
It's very clever.
Clever to make that even, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think you've gone the wrong way through the walkthrough. We're going to go backwards in time.
That'll do me.
Again, memorabilia, isn't it? So it's not just the cars, it's also the memorabilia. Stuff. Stuff is the right word. What's the relevance of the fridge?
Well, yeah, pressed steel. Well, they called it pressed steel Fisher. They made the bodywork for most British cars.
Ah.
They also was making fridges.
Well, when they made the Rover, they didn't make a fridge,
No.
they made it hot.
Arthur Wheeler, whilst an apprentice at Lagonda, one of his tasks was to making this desk as part of his training to be a skilled carpenter.
Look at these great stained glasses as well from the factory. Morris Oxford. Some great memorabilia there. Look at the Rover cigarettes, the Rover 200 cigarettes. Cool. The 1,000,000th Austin,
Yeah.
signed by the people who made it. Look at all the signatures. They're tiny, but they're all there. It's amazing to think that this was the 1,000,000th Austin as well.
Yeah, they said it might have been up, it was thereabouts. Doris Hitchens. I can read that one.
I think we've got to go upstairs.
Probably
now.
somebody now, when they see that, they say, my great-grandmother was Doris Hitchens.
There you go.
She worked in the trim shop at Austin.
Right, upstairs
Cool.
to the mezzanine floor. There's so much to see, isn't there?
It's good, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, there's more upstairs. It's unbelievable, really. The amount of cars. Don't forget to go upstairs. And now we can see the classic sports cars and the sports prototypes from up here on the mezzanine. What you found up here? It's Vauxhalls up here.
Yeah.
All the Vauxhalls. The history of Vauxhall. The Lotus Carlton. VXR8 GTSR. That's a nice thing. Ah, an Ampera. One of the first in the UK. What are you admiring? The 1968 Bedford CA van. That gets a thumbs up, does it? Nice.
It does. I could get my stuff in the back.
Yeah.
No road tax.
No. Let's get it.
Excellent.
Let's get yourself one.
I'm not so impressed in the top speed though.
What's the top speed?
55 miles an hour.
How many?
55.
The Vauxhalls up here really are lovely as well.
Yeah, aren't they?
Really are lovely. Vauxhall Victor Deluxe Estate. Victor Deluxe. Let's take a look over the mezzanine here at the Land Rovers. Chevettes, the Astra GTE, the Astra Coupe 888 as well. One of my favourites, the VXR 220 in this lovely red. You've got a good view of all the cars from up here. Have you ever driven a VXR 220?
No, I haven't.
Have you not?
No.
They are scary.
Have they got a lot of power?
Yes.
Have they got adequate power?
Yes.
Do they exceed 55 miles per hour?
Yes.
I think they've put an 100 in front of that, can you?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely worn out already, and we've been
Technical term is like some of your cars, knackered.
knackered. We've had a good wander around the main building. There's another building, you know, out the back there with a private collection and all sorts of British Leyland stuff to look at. Yeah, there's loads more.
Austin Gypsy yet?
No, I think there may be an Austin Gypsy in the next building that we go into.
I hope so.
I hope so, yeah. Else you're going to
I
be.
want my money back. Oh, man. Oh,
You okay?
yeah, I'm blooming all right, mate. My leg bones are aching.
So I'm going to go look at these 80s and 90s cars. And then I think we've done downstairs here. Oh no, we've got that next bit. Oh, there's more to go.
Excellent.
Crikey, we've got so much more to see here at the British Motor Museum. It's unbelievably big, isn't it? So earlier, this was quite busy, this area, so I didn't get to see the 82 Ford Cortina and the Reliant Scimitar and the Austin Mini Metro, which is this side. Let's go have a look at that. There's the Metro.
An airline saloon, the SS. That's unbelievably gorgeous, isn't
It's
it?
a beautiful thing. Sadly, we haven't got
I bet
time
you
to
curse
stand.
them spare wheels when you're trying to get to the engine.
I'm guessing they just, I was going to say lift out, but I'm sure you've probably got to.
I bet you don't service that in 2.5 hours.
No, I bet you don't.
I bet that's. We shall need your vehicle at our dealership for 2 weeks, please. During which time we shall refurbish it to the highest standards.
We shall refurbish everything. Right, I'll go back round these concepts round this way, and then we'll go into the next part of the museum.
Cool.
I love this. Austin Zander styling model.
Yeah. But we worked on the TR7, look. Can you see the front?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a TR7 at the front, doesn't it? Right, where to now? Press the doors.
I think it's the wheelchair
Aha.
access. I think we could have walked round.
Well,
don't
we're
you?
in now.
We could have walked through there, John.
Oh, there's some doors. Oh dear, I'm falling through the doors.
Oh, cool. I like
Planes.
memorabilia.
RAF Gaydon, of course, World War II.
Oh, right. Excellent.
I believe they had the Victor V bombers here as well. So this is like the central hub rotunda, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No protons.
It's their loss.
Just say their loss.
It's their loss.
No protons, their loss.
I bet you wouldn't care if you don't put your arm on that when you're driving.
No, you wouldn't. And you wouldn't want to put on it when you get out or catch your leg on it, would you?
I think you learn to get out the other side, don't you?
So we've worked out that upstairs is just food.
Yeah.
I don't need food.
We don't
You
need
don't need food.
I don't need food. I've
No.
brought food with me.
So-
I have people bringing me food today as well.
You've got, yeah, absolutely, yes. Yeah,
People
bringing you,
brought me food.
People brought you
Why can't I
sardines.
just go out that door there?
I want to go out this door because that's less walking for me.
Well, you lazy thing.
Right, let's go out here. So out here, and then apparently across the way, and
It's
then
the best
there
bit,
is,
so they say.
yeah, then there's an overflow. Some fast forwards in here. There it is.
Isn't it good?
It's not a Triumph Herald, it's a
Is it?
Ford
It's
Anglia.
a Ford
Did
Anglia.
I say a Triumph Herald?
don't know what you said.
What a wally, it's a Ford Anglia. Right, out of this bit then, and into the next. Exit via the gift shop. So what did you think to part one?
It's very, very good.
And we've actually spent, I don't know, maybe a couple of hours in there, and half the cars are missing from the Rustival.
Yeah, they've all gone home.
If you haven't seen the other video on the channel of the Rustival, then we have a look at all the cars. But yeah, everything's going. The show is closing. I hope we can get out. Yeah, we'll be all right, won't we? Oh, well, there it was then. That was the main British Motor Museum.
What's the time then, dude?
4 o'clock.
We've got another hour
So
yet.
the museum closes in an hour.
Right, better crack on then.
It is absolutely
As I
time.
say when we're in the workshop, crack on, Gromit.
Crack on, Gromit. I've enjoyed that first part. This is the second part then. Welcome to the British Motor Museum main entrance. Start here and we can go. As you can see, the Rustival folk are just leaving. Right, next bit. This is a Lanchester. So we're going to start upstairs in the overflow.
Crack on,
because
Robert.
British Leyland cars are up here. Jaguars and Daimlers downstairs. British cars up here. Armstrong Siddeley, I can see.
It's all very professional, well laid out.
Oh, it's all
isn't
well
it?
done. Yeah, very much so. Here we go. These are the things we're going to find upstairs. Rover, Armstrong Siddeley look. Things from the Coupland collection. Mini, TBR, Vauxhall, Riley, Lanchester. Haha, cool, blimey. Look at these.
That makes it easier to get at the clutch.
The fact that they've chopped it in half. That's for cooling, sir.
Yes, excellent.
Brilliant. Fantastic, look at all this. This is from the James Bond film Skyfall. Holy moly, wow, look at this. Come round the corner and you've got all these other cars. This is the collection. All the prototypes, all the segmented cars. The famous Longbridge Tunnel Mini.
Yeah, 1275 GT.
Rolls-Royce Phantom behind that. A couple of Land Rovers.
Oh, God.
That's the Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth's car.
going to have to. Yeah. Just going to have a plan. I'm not interested in some of this.
Very old Rovers, Rondelets. I've lost Dad, he's shot off. He's found something. Austin 6. What have you lost?
It's an Austin Champ, it isn't an Austin Gypsy.
What's that?
It's an Austin Champ.
Oh, you thought it was an Austin Gypsy? No. Look at all these. Hey, oh, look at all these old diagnostic machines. Oh, now. I hope it's a diagnostic machine. Oh, it's not.
It is. That's a tune-up machine. That's a COBEST. I know how to work that. Pull the drawer out. Where's all your things?
Oh, go on then,
They're
crack
all
on.
in there. Yeah, put that in there. Stick your thing in there. Oh yeah.
Show us how to work it then.
I don't think them allowed.
So this is the Austin Rover COBEST. Go on, show us how to use it. Go
Krypton
on.
onboard electrical systems tester.
Yeah.
What we got? What we got here?
So
Let's
there's,
have a go.
so there's,
Oh, single point injection. Oh, I've got a problem with my Rover 800. I need to set the base idle on this SPI.
stick it in. Away you go, plug it in, and it comes up on there. So you've got cartridges, you put your cartridge in your machine.
Then you've got your Mitivac there for pulling on sensors. Oh, it's like it's never been used hardly.
Probably hasn't. Oh, how awesome is that? So it was a computer. Where did you plug it in? Here. So this plugged in.
You had various test leads. Some different test leads and stuff. This was in between Krypton and test book.
When I used to come to your garage as a young child,
Yeah, you can remember seeing one of them.
well, I would have seen one of these, but I also saw something that had loads of big buttons that you pressed
Yeah,
on.
that was one of them, a yellow one it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't as old as that.
No, this is a fairly old one.
I bet yours at the garage never looked that tidy. Look at all the books underneath it. Can you still read it?
No, these are the leads.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. These are the leads. Let's find one. Let's find there. That's not there. Top wire EFI, Montegos and stuff like that.
So you'd take that out, you'd put that in your machine, you'd put it on your Montego, put your cartridge in, and it would diagnose the faults.
No,
What would it do?
it would point in the general direction. It'd help you.
When did you last use one of these?
Oh, mate. I was still using them in conjunction with the test book because
So
it was better
mid-90s.
for setting the base idle on a Rover 800 than the test book was. It was easier.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. Are you happy you've seen that now?
Yeah, I am. Brings back happy memories. Now I want to see the microchecks. Where's all the microchecks?
What's that?
They're the predecessor of them.
Oh, let's carry on. Let's see what we've got. There's loads of great stuff.
Sidetracked.
Yeah, we did get sidetracked.
It
by-
went in a skip, I'll bet.
What, yours from your garage?
I think so.
Yeah,
They shut the place down.
absolutely. It probably did.
Krypton, I used to go to Daventry to learn how to work that.
So you shot off because you thought you'd seen an Austin Gypsy, but
I
it
did,
wasn't.
but it's Austin Champ.
Oh, the Rover Marauder, look at that. Stunning. The first off the line Austin Maestro. There she is. Dad's shot off again, he likes to do this, he's disappeared. I'm hoping to see some Rover prototypes, some MG prototypes, and bits and pieces like that. Last off the line and the last Austin Montego. Signed by everyone that made it. The Rover 214 SI, first off the line. MGDR2 prototype. Cool. More Rovers here.
There's some funny looking vehicles in here.
Yeah. There's some great things, isn't there?
Just go down there, there's some interesting things.
What have we got down here? We've got the MGBGT Safety Systems Vehicle, Mini Metro Notchback Saloon Prototype. Safety Vehicle. Prototypes. Oh wow. That is a weird thing.
Look at the,
What can you see?
the hole in the corner of the roof
Oh,
there
yeah.
from the drain I spoke about earlier.
Yeah. So it's in that one.
Well, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Because
It's a used car. What else have we got? Austin A3 convertible. Austin Maxi 2, last off the line.
yeah,
Honda Prelude. Aluminium body prototype. That would have saved a lot of problems, wouldn't it? SD1 Vitesse, last off the line. That's a pretty car.
it is, isn't it?
That's a pretty car. Honda
Oh.
Prelude.
It says Honda on the front.
Yeah. What a beautiful load of cars.
How about this? Oh yes.
It's like a sand buggy.
Oh yes, indeed. Eh?
What's it? What do you think to that?
I think you can tell from my reaction.
How cool
oh,
is that?
yes, indeed.
There's a lot of nice cars here. This is the best bit.
It is, isn't
Up
it?
here. This is the best bit. Look, last Austin Maxi. That notchback prototype's an interesting thing.
There's some funny looking things actually, isn't there?
Yeah. Her Majesty the Queen's Land Rover Series 2A.
No wonder I can't find a Marina or an Ital. They've got them all here.
There's a lot of nice things here.
Yeah.
Morris Ital Estate, the last
So
of
what's
them
this?
off the line.
This is like
MG
it's a
Metro
Clubman with a funny
six-cylinder
front on
prototype.
it.
Sorry?
Oh, that's his gearless prototype. 'Cause it's like a Clubman, but the front's different. Gearless prototype. What's that?
Rover CCV Concept Coupe.
I hate
then
to
they've
say
got
it,
the-
but that's, if I look at that bumper's moulding, I think HONDA.
It does look a very Honda, doesn't it?
Don't you?
And then the Rover 825i, first off the line. Cool. I am in my prime here with all these. 1984 Triumph Acclaim, Honda Acclaim. What you got there? What is this?
Prototype.
Land Rover on tracks. 1300. What's that there? What you got there? Cool. What is that?
An engine. What sort of engine? If you don't know by now, you can go out of the classic car business.
Well, it's the K-Series engine. I'm not trying to work out what it's in.
We'll read about it in a minute.
Oh, look at this. Rover 200 here.
Well, it's sort of a Metro with an engine in the back.
First off the line.
Blow me.
It's beauty.
It is a beauty. Be nice to have, wouldn't it?
6R4 prototype number 1. Metro. So it was the MGF Metro Van Engineering Mule.
Oh right.
It's got the K series in behind it. I wonder if anyone has ever signed it and hasn't been involved, and nobody's noticed. And as you can see, they've signed it. They've signed the shell before the trim has been put in and the windows has been put in. Don't bring your Sharpie.
I can read the signatures on this one.
Yeah, but if you look, see, it's been signed before trim's been put on.
Oh.
Royal Ceremonial State Land Rover. Brilliant. Look at this Lotus Elise. Look at this.
That's an Elise, isn't it?
Yeah. K-Series engine. Strathclyde Police Range Rover. On response. Here's another one. This isn't signed all over, you see. There's no signatures on the bumper. The bumper must have been fitted after they've all signed it. This is the last Rover 114, it's the GTA.
Yeah, they'd made their mind up they're not going to sell the car then.
Excuse me, I've bought my
Yeah, somebody's
Rover
written
114 GTA and it's got writing all over it.
It'd make you a good car if you just took it home and got the old T cut out, wouldn't it?
I'm getting excited. Your face doesn't look excited. Range Rover, I'm not excited by Range Rovers. But I'll tell you what I am excited by. The last Rover car and the last of the Rover 75s. This one, the CDT Connoisseur. Just stand in front of it. That bumper doesn't fit overly well. It's a lovely colour. Let's take a look at it. So the 75 was Rover's first new large car under ownership by the BMW Group, replacing the Honda 600 and 800, built at Cowley where ours was, and then built at Longbridge. Final Rover cars in production were 75 models, and this is the very last to roll off the line. Sad.
Have you noticed?
Very
you
sad.
shall not sign the Rover.
No, do not sign the Rover. But have you noticed things on this car that are, in my opinion, cost-cutting? This new grille, it's very plasticky.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at the badge. It's just like a sticker. No mouldings around the lights here.
No.
The bumper, well, it doesn't fit very well.
It's as though that front bumper doesn't fit well at all. Doesn't fit as good as the old one, does it?
No.
But
The interior, it's a bit scratchy. It's a bit plasticky. We've lost the Rover trim here. Even the alloys are a bit...
and built when the company was
The alloys are even a bit tasteless. We've got the Rover 75 badge at the back there. What did they do to you? What did they do?
the company was in receivership. It was all about to be out of a job. So I should think they just slapped it together anyhow, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they probably didn't do a good job of putting it together. Riley RMA 1.5 litre. Range Rover Sport and the Land Rover Freelander.
SUV.
First of the line TD4 HSE. 2006. 1 millionth Land Rover Discovery. And The Guinness World Record car, Honda Civic Tourer. 2001 Mini. This is the Austin A40 section chassis. It's actually very beautiful. And a Reliant Scimitar SS1. And the Mini Minky 2 prototype at the back here. Mini Minky.
Ooh, the doing stuff bit.
Hi, they're working on this one. Look at your device on the desk, on the bench.
Aye. Yeah, doing stuff.
You know what they're doing?
Restoring it.
They're taking stuff off.
They're mending it. Yeah,
And then when they've took stuff off,
they're going to put the stuff back
they're
on.
going to put stuff back on.
This is the gospel according to me. Jaguar, not a Jaguar. Oh, look at this, son.
Wow. That's very chrome. Polished saloon.
Gee whiz.
Fully polished car. That's to show off the fact that it's aluminium, I'm assuming.
Crikey. That's
Cool.
special, isn't it?
That's it then. Hope you've had a good look around the British Motor Museum. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I didn't know half of this stuff was here. And if I'd known that the British Motor Museum had got all this stuff, I'd have been here long before today. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you've enjoyed mine and Dad's commentary and our points of view. If you have enjoyed it, like the video, please. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Until next time, have a great day, whatever you're getting up to. Take care from here at the British Motor Museum in Gaydon. Goodbye. If you've enjoyed this video, I've selected a few more specially for you on this page. Click either side to select them now. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button to always stay up to date with the channel.